aka Paleobarbie, and today in this video we're going to talk about the 5 things that I wish that I had known before I started keto. I wish that someone had told me. So the first thing is that there's more than one way to do keto. There's all kinds of different versions of keto out there. There's clean keto, there's strict keto, there's a combination of those two, there's lazy keto, dirty keto, all the different things, right? So easy keto, I've heard that term before too, which I thought that was maybe the same as lazy, but who knows. But what you need to know is that not all things that work for other people may work for you. So you need to find the one that works for you. And that's what I did. It took me a while to figure that out because I actually need, I think, more protein than other people do. So you have to explore the different ones to find out what works for you. And you don't have to do it just like everyone else. So just remember that. There's more than one way to do keto. The second thing that I wish someone had told me was that you don't have to meet your fat macro. So when you first start, you're going to be hungry. You're going to want more fat because you're going to be starving when you first start, especially if you're coming off the standard American diet. Coming off of paleo, I had a little bit of carb detox, because of my, getting rid of sweet potatoes and things like that. But I didn't have it as bad. I never got keto flu or any of that, but I was hungry, so I did eat a lot more fat. But you don't have to meet that fat macro once you've been on it for a while. You don't have to be like, oh, I have only had half of my fat macros today, so I'm gonna go eat a bunch of coconut oil before I go to bed. You don't have to do that. It's just a tool to help keep you full, and if you haven't met it all, that's okay. It's okay. The next thing that I wish someone had told me is that IF, or intermittent fasting, is not required to do keto, right? So some people like to fast. I do fast. I don't fast all the time. I didn't fast at all while I was gone this summer because I was getting up so early. Some people like to fast and do OMAD. Some people don't like to fast at all. Some people like to eat breakfast. So I go back and forth. I do both. So you don't have to. If you don't want to fast, don't fast. If you want the benefits from fasting, then fast. So that's basically the gist of it. You don't have to fast unless you want to. The other thing is that I wish I'd have known how much people were going to lose their mind about keto. So if you just started keto, you've probably already encountered isn't your cholesterol going to be high, or should you really be eating that much fat, or do you just sit around and eat bacon all day, or whatever comments you get either from friends or family and whatnot. I don't know that I was prepared for all of that in the beginning, but so if you're just starting keto, you're exploring, make sure that you are ready for that. Sometimes the best way is just to roll your eyes and move on, because sometimes you can tell the person over and over, you can share an article with them, and sometimes they're just not going to be on board with keto, and that's okay. They can be on board with what they're on board with, and you can be on board with what you're on board with. So that's how I feel about that. The last thing that I wish someone had told me about keto ahead of time was how big it was going to affect my health, and it has affected my health in such a big way. Not just weight loss, because of course for me it's more, I want to lose the weight, but it's more for my health benefits that I started keto, because I was already doing paleo, so I was eating healthy and I was eating clean, but I wanted to amp that up a bit for my autoimmune issues and my thyroid, and just feeling better. So I basically went from being on the couch every day with the headache and not wanting to go do anything, to if I did go exercise, I felt horrible for several days. Not just your normal soreness like you get when you work out. You get a good workout and you're sore, right? Well, for me, it was much, much, much more. The headaches were so bad, and they still are sometimes. I get them 2 or 3 times a month still, but they are not every day. They were every day before, you guys. I couldn't do anything. And it's just, depression is a lot better. There's so many things, y'all. And there are things that happen that you're like, wait, did that used to be there? Or that, like my eyelashes started growing again, things like that. So things that you don't expect to happen. My hair has gotten thicker again. A lot of people talk about weight loss, hair loss. I've never had that. I've had my hair, I've always had a lot of hair, but my hair was very thin because of my thyroid issues, and my hair has gotten thicker. So I have not had those issues. So everybody's different, but I do have a lot of great benefits that I've gotten from doing keto. So there's more to it than just for weight loss. If you're in it just for weight loss, that's great, but why not get the benefits too? So stick with it and see how you feel. And it's going to take more than a week or two for you to be like, oh, all my inflammation is gone, my joints don't hurt anymore, you know, all these different things. But you have to stick it out. Just stick it out a month or two and see how you feel, and then you can decide if this is something you want to do. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.